From Quezon City, the other guard, number 19, Paulo Hernandez. At center from Aklan, number 5, Keith Zaldivar. Also from Cebu, at center, number 21, Kelly Williams. At forward from Cagayan de Oro City, number 12, Glenn Cobontin.
And there are your game officials, Gruta, Narandan, and Halig. And we have a rotation official as well. First possession of the ball game with the TNT Tropang 5G. And here's Kelly Williams, the ageless wonder. Cobontin, top of the key, three-pointer on the way. Well, that's a great way to start this game here for TNT.
Nice play right there. I believe it was a back screen provided. Luis Angalang, although he was up against one of the best post defenders in Kelly Williams, and he almost made the shot.
Here's Oftana, step back, three-pointer on the way, puts it in.
Hernandez, and he was fouled by R.R. Pogoy.
Here's that step back three-pointer from Calvin Oftana. And in San Miguel, obviously with the type of lineup that they have, powerhouse, backcourt, frontcourt, he really couldn't find the minutes.
He couldn't find, and TNT needed him more because TNT really lacked the point guard. No, last conference, it was mostly Reynam Batak who did the point guard chores, but he's more of a scorer.
That's right. And Simon Enciso back with TNT as he feeds Pogoy on the break. Three-pointers.
Defense provided by Calvin Oftana, and that resulted to a turnover.
Zaldivar now with Kev. Three-pointer on the way, and he's been doing this since way back during his days with the UST Growling Tigers.
Yes, his first attempt, good immediately from downtown. But last game, he was 0 of 5 from behind the three-point line. So good start for Kevin Ferrer in this game.
Enciso. Simon. They go to machine gun Kelly for 3. Why not?
Wow.
Why not? I mean, we know that this team loves to shoot three-pointers or four-pointers. And in this game so far, every basket that they've scored has been beyond the three-point arc.
From 3 different shooters.
And another turnover there. And here come the Tropang 5G, Oftana. Stop, pop, shut him down, open up shop. Why not? That's why they're ahead 15-4. 3 seconds on the shot clock here for the green shirts. Stanley Pringle, turnaround jumper, puts it in. I mean, he comes into the game and immediately scores in the first set.
A tough shot from Stanley Pringle, but that's something that he can do easily. Oh, what a nice play. Kelly to Cobontin. Or they're 4 of 5.
And Pringle is 2 of 2 since coming into the game. Pogoy, Oftana. That's still 4-3, no good. RR puts it in.
Right now, Terrafirma struggling with taking care of the ball. They have 4 turnovers already in this game so far.
And we're still in the first quarter. So that's not great for the Terrafirma side as Ramos using his height advantage on RR Pogoy. 7 seconds in the shot clock here for TNT. Aurin over to Eram. Boy, baseline J is good.
That last play, that last shot by Mark Nonoy wasn't really an open shot. Another good play for TNT. That's an easy shot for Poy Eram. A medium range corner shot.
Sangalang. 3 balls, money for Louis.
That's what confidence can do. No, Louis Sangalang has had really a great tournament so far, and he has that confidence to take the shot even from long distance.
Eram, back-to-back baskets for the big guy.
With the way they set up their offense.
Here's Herwela. They go to Aurin. 3 ball from the corners. Good. Wow.
That there was no open look available for Terrafirma.
26-13 is the count. Aurin makes it. That is a 3-point shot. So 29-13.
Back-to-back long bombs from Aurin.
Nonoy. Mark Nonoy. Over to Pringle. 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. 7 seconds in the shot clock for the green shirts, and that's a good baseline jumper there from Katapusan. As we take a look at, of course, Coach Jong Yuchiko there on your screens. And by the time I opened my eyes again, Nonoy had stolen the ball from Pringle.
And that's one of the characteristics of Mark Nonoy. Even back in college, he was so quick with his hands. He loves the open court. He loves the transition game.
Ramos, 3 ball on the way, gets it to go. Now that's Ramos. Stanley will attack, sends it over to Ramos. Here's Katapusan, a 3 ball on the way. Does a good looking shot there for Katapusan. It's his second one of the ball game. Now with Nambatak. Stingray has yet to score in this game. Aurin for 3. That's his second one of the game.
Aurin really came out to play today. Huh? That's his third successful field goal.
That's good for 8 points for the young star of the 5G. Pringle, baseline jumper. Wow, stand the man. Here's Pugoy. Great steal there from Mark Nonoy. Nonoy all the way to the cup for 2.
We were talking about the quickness of Mark Nonoy.
For the grizzled veteran. Cobuntin over to Pugoy. RR will attack. RR to the cup for 2. Back to Simon. Here's Nambatak. Stingray, tough shot. Off the glass is good.
A beautiful offense from TNT. Matiso, that Simon Enciso was wide open. And this was the earlier play, allowing that...
Can't convert, however. Here comes Melesio. Melesio over to Paraiso. Paraiso momentarily open, but stopped. Aljan looking for a teammate. Over to Pringle. 3 ball on the way. Wow, great start here in the first half for Stanley Pringle.
A far cry from their start.
That's right. Pringle, 3-pointer, back-to-back threes for Stan the man. He's up to 12 points. He's only missed 1 shot there, Coach Jude.
And I've always said, Gino, that Pringle must take more shots.
Yeah.
He's the most talented scorer in this team. He's got that green light, and therefore he should take more shots.
Well, you said it a while ago. He needs to be more aggressive in order for Terrafirma to have a chance to win these games, as Eram hits a jumper right there for the fight. Stingray over to Oftana. Oftana had a clear jumper, but he wanted a higher percentage shot, went in and used the glass for 2.
And also, Poy Eram provided a big screen
right.
for him that allowed him that easy use of the glass.
So Calvin Oftana currently with 8 points in the ball game.
Ooh!
And here comes the 5G on the break once again. Nambatak. Oh, the hoop and the harm for Stingray.
And Melesio thought he was wide open for that layup, but it was the help defense of Calvin Oftana.
There's the basket plus the foul there for Stingray. Nambatak, the 5G. Simon. And Ciso will attack. Sends it to the corner. Herwella 3-ball. Puts it in.
Again, another great play for TNT. This time, Brian Herwella doesn't disappoint with his own long bomb.
And speaking of long bombs, Aldrich Ramos. Let's take a look at this once again. Ramos, does that light go off before the release? That looks like it's good, Coach Jude.
It is good with still 0.6 seconds when he released the ball.
Simon against the lightning quick Mark Nonoy. Over to Oftana. 3 seconds to shoot. Calvin has to put it up, and nothing but the bottom of the net. I mean, he might be able to, I don't know, time travel with the speed that he has.
So explosive.
Here's Machine Gun Kelly all the way to the cup for 2.
And the Tropang 5G has been consistent with those shot fakes and driving to the basket. So it looks like they're deliberately looking for higher percentage shots.
speaking of high percentage shots, it doesn't get much higher than that as Louis Sangalang gets away for that easy layup.
Well, Kelly was caught off guard with that attack, and there was no help defense provided either by Octana.
Here's Cobontin. Glenn sends it over to Simon. And Ciso. Simon still with it to the reverse. Can't convert. Machine gun Kelly will turn a negative into positive. Here's Octana. Calvin. Elbow jumper. Wow, I mean, great start to the second half here for Calvin Octana.
Ooh.
Calvin Octana, what a start here to the second half. He has really been super aggressive.
Yes, 6 points in this quarter, and that was a great misdirection and a backdoor cut. And a great bounce pass also from Kelly.
Katapusan. Over to Ramos. 3-ball from the corner. Rattles it home. That stops the onslaught of TNT, at least momentarily.
And Ramos has been shooting well in this game. He's got 3 field goals already. 3 out of 4.
Kelly got a little bit too fancy there, but still ended up in the hands of a wide open R.R. Pogoy. Maybe not as quick as him, but...
Oh, that's a rare gift.
Now look at Calvin Octana. He's definitely feeling it right now. Against Sangalang. Eram to the cup, puts it up and in.
What a move by Poy Eram. So in the first half, he sizzled with those perimeter shots, and this time he took it strong to the basket and even had that spin move against Louis Sangalang.
Ramos against Barilla. Aldrich. Here's Sangalang. Louis. That's going to be a tough shot against a much taller Poy Eram.
51.9%. That's truly amazing in this game. Oh, speaking of that.
It seems like they're all business after that championship run in the last conference.
And despite the big lead, did you see how they defended that last play? And the way they're moving the ball as well, and players moving without the ball, they're just getting a lot of easy shots like that one from Varela.
With still 4 minutes and change left to go in the third quarter.
And they're executing well.
That's right.
In different actions on the floor.
Ferrer, easy basket down low for the big guy.
Yes, Saldivar with an excellent pass right there.
80-50 is the count. It's been all TNT in this game. Eram, why not? Misses, however, Barili with another opportunity here for the 5G. Nambatak, he's been quiet, but TNT has not needed his offense. Eram. And he's still hitting it from the mid-range, Coach Jude. Aljon. Using the screen of Sangalang, almost a turnover, ends up in the hands of Ferrer, gets the basket plus the foul. Back to Nambatak. 5 to shoot here for the white shirts. Nambatak over to Herwela. Aurin, they got to do something now. Aurin stopped there by the defense of Zaldivar.
Well, off that timeout, Terrafirma decided to go with a zone defense, and they made a stop immediately.
Turnover once again for the Jeep. Here comes Aurin on the break. Over to Nambatak for the easy layup.
4-on-2 situation after Louis Sangalang lost that ball, and another basket for TNT.
Melesio. Melesio still with it. Sangalang is wincing there down by the baseline. Here's Paraiso. Sangalang. Sangalang stopped there by Eram. Here comes TNT 5G once again. Herwela looking for his teammates. Here's Barkley. Skip pass over to Nambatak. 3-ball on the way. Rattles it home. Wow. Here's Kev. I just dated myself. Here's Nonoy. 3-ball on the way. And that could be a 4-point play there for Mark Nonoy. On his jump shots.
This is another angle, and the contact was after the shot. That's really.
Right. Ibonia. Back to Razon. Razon. Oh, beautiful find as Glenn Cobontin. Easy basket down low. Nonoy. sends that ball straight to the hands of Brian Herwela. And this is going to be an easy fast break for the 5G.
They're getting very frustrated at this point. Look at this. This was a 3-on-1 for TNT. Wants to get to that top 8.
In this particular game, it's a 40-point, make that 43-point game in favor of TNT. He just checked in the game and drills a 3-pointer right away.
Correct. Payawal fresh off the bench. Immediately, first shot, 3-point shot. Good.
99 to 56. Katapusan wants to answer on this end. No good. You know, I was looking at the bench of Terrafirma and looking at the coaching staff, and the Saint was really shaking his head, and another 3-pointer hit here by TNT. But it's hard, no? When you get into a losing streak like this, you're losing by an average of almost 30 points per game, as a Noynoy hits a 4-point shot right there. Like, you don't want it to be part of the culture, but it's kind of hard to get out of it.
And then it's even tougher to see guys like Payawal making back-to-back 3-point shots off the bench. I mean, you rarely see this guy play, but now he has already unloaded 2 threes.
And he's going to unload a 4 right here and almost hit it. Sangalang over to Noynoy. Noynoy skies the reverse, no good. Sangalang puts it in. Razon. Ebonia. Here's Aurin. Aurin, back to Razon. That's for 3, no good. Wow. Instant offense, microwave action here for Payawal.
Payawal in what, like a minute?
Barilla. Payawal, he's been hot. Back to Barilla. Decides to take the jumper, it's short. Noynoy. It does not seem like he gets tired. His foot was on the line, so that's a 3-point shot for Mark Noynoy.
In front of the bench of TNT, they were asking for a foul.
Sangalang. Sangalang gets the basket plus the foul. 5 of 12 from the floor. Another solid performance for him. Unfortunately, his team is going to drop most of them in the first half. Mark Noynoy came alive here in the second half. He's up to 15 points. And Aldrich Ramos with 10. As Barilla hits another 3-pointer for TNT. Here's Noynoy turning on the Jets. Noynoy hanging in the air, can't finish. Payawal stops for the 3 ball. In and out for him. So just 3:12 left to go here. As CJ commits this foul in transition. That's a nice finish right there. Razon dancing with Noynoy. Razon over to Barkley. Can't finish. Another attempt. This time he turns a negative into positive. And that will do it, as the final buzzer is about to sound here for the TNT Tropang 5G second win here in the Philippine Cup.